guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. I am Mali and I am the mother of Power Circle Conversations. Alright, so in today's episode, I just wanted to speak to you about something that I think is going to resonate with you as well, and not just in the one specific piece of my work. Okay, so this is what I wish I knew before getting into my business. And I am in the beauty business. I'm a nail technician. I've been doing it since I started in 2010, and that was part-time, and I've been doing it full-time since 2015. I've been running workshops around it since 2019. Yeah, so I've been doing it for a whileish now. But there are a few things that I wish that I understood before getting into the business, okay? Just to help me move along in it. Not to say that I wouldn't do it, because now that I've figured out these things, I love my job even more. But it would have been a great heads up for someone to be like, okay, look, yes, you are doing nails, but that's not the only thing you need to be worrying about. Make sure that you are worrying about this and you are paying attention to this and to that as well. Okay, so situation number one, working with people and customer service. You need to be really excited about that. Like, I'm passionate about it. I hope you can be too, but it really would help you if you're passionate about customer service, about working with people, just about being of service to someone. You know, just knowing that I'm going out of my way for this person to make sure that they're getting the right thing out of my product. It's like I've been in this business and I've been working on my own. And in my head, when I first started, I was just going to be holding people's hands and placing the right amount of acrylic or gel or nail polish, and they pay me and we're done. But in order for that person to come to you continuously, you need to have a good relationship with them. So the way that you're speaking to them, your attitude around your client, and the service that you're providing them is what makes them want to come back. So I had to quickly get out of the place of I'm just doing what I do and then they leave, and another person comes and I do what I do and they leave, and another person comes, and that cycle. I had to step out of that cycle and quickly remember that I actually want people to come continuously. I love the relationship that I have with my clients. And every time I meet someone new, I'm just like, I hope I see you again in 2 weeks. And I don't want to hear from that person tomorrow saying something broke down or nails. I don't want to hear from someone by the next day. So I want to make sure that in my customer service and delivery, I'm doing it the right way so that I'm continuously working with this person on a 2 week basis or a monthly basis. Okay, that relationship is so important. But I wish someone had told me before that, look, you are, yes, going to be doing nails, but you need to make sure that you are building relationships with your people. You need to make sure that you are worried about the service that you're providing to them and how you're improving in that. So continue doing research, continue figuring out and looking at the service you're receiving from other small businesses and see how you can improve on that and how you can offer better from that. Situation number two, to be OCD about my work. I know OCD is a lot more serious than I'm placing it, but to be very finicky about my work. It actually really helps with the quality of my work and with me not having to repeat the same thing over and over again. If the first time I do it right. So don't just say I'm just going to be a nail technician and paint their nails and do their acrylic and then they're out of there and that's it. Actually look at it and realize that, okay, if I skip this step, this person is going to need to come back tomorrow. If I skip this step, anything can happen. If I forget this part, or if I decide not to put too much of this or enough of that, this is going to happen and this is going to affect this person. And after some time, you also get to understand a bit of the lifestyle of your client. So you will sort of realize, okay, I need to add more of this, or this is going to help. I need to add less of something. Whatever it is, you know your business and you know your clients. Just make sure that you're really paying attention to detail. You're hearing what their complaints are about, you're hearing what their real issues are about, and you're hearing what they say. You're hearing what they say is their favorite thing about getting the service that you're providing them. so that you know that you offer more of that. So if I like the fact that I like using this product and I like getting it done by you because it helps my nails grow. Now I know when it comes to this person, she actually is worried about the growth of her nails. So when she comes, I'm not just moving like the person that's just like, I don't care. You cut them, don't cut them, it's the same thing. I'm actually treating her with that understanding that she really would like to see how far they can go, and I'm putting my effort into that area as well. So just be really OCD about your work. Be really neat about your work. Really neat about the way you're providing your service, and it will go a long way. I wish somebody had explained that to me, that the better, the more I make sure that I am providing the best situation for this one person, the more I actually get used to doing that many times and not having any shortcuts. And that's how I'm not having a shortcut situation when it comes to my money. Okay. Situation number 3. I don't think I would have been this far into what I'm doing if I didn't have so much love for it that I would do it even if I wasn't getting paid for it. I know that might sound like, no, we do things, we get into business because we're trying to make money out of it. No, if you don't have the understanding that you would do this thing even if you weren't getting paid for it, you are not going to be serious about your customer service, and you're not going to be OCD about your work. You're not going to be a freak about getting your work done right and correct the first time. You're not going to think like that if it's not something that you would do even if you weren't getting paid for it. Okay, so it needs to be something you're passionate about. It needs to be something that brings you joy. It needs to be something that you know that even if you're working with a big team of people, if tomorrow nobody decided to show up, are you still going to show up for yourself and get it done? Will you know what to do? Okay, I remember reading a book by Richard Branson. I don't even remember which one it was. It was forever ago. But basically, what he explained in that book, specific chapter, that he doesn't get into business without the passion for it. The first thing is definitely not money. So whatever it is that he's trying to do, whatever business that he's trying to do, when he did Virgin Music, it was because he wanted to contribute into the music industry, and he did that. Virgin Airlines, Virgin Mobile, everything, and getting to the point of buying an island. Like, I'm trying to understand how we can fast track anything to just take me to the island point. To the island point. That's where I'm trying to. Anyway, but he was saying that, and you can imagine there's so much success out of everything that he's done. Well, most of the stuff that he's done, to the point of purchasing a whole island, because of the fact that he got into it not just worrying about how much money he's going to get out of it. In fact, he was just worrying about bridging the gap, providing a service, making sure that the service that I'm providing is going to be better than what I experienced. So I'm going to be doing it right and doing it right the first time, making sure that I'm happy about what I'm doing and I love it. And you need to make sure that the work that you are doing, you're also feeding off the fact that somebody is happy with what you're providing. You're also feeding off the fact that somebody is getting excited about you because they're getting better from you than they've experienced anywhere else. Feed off of that energy and it will do more for you than your negative days. But those are the 3 things that I just wanted to share with you guys. Just make sure that you're, trying to get your job done right the very first time, and make sure that you want to have a connection with the people that you're going to be working with, your clients, and make sure that you're also getting into it knowing that even if you were not getting paid, you would still want to be doing the same thing, but still make sure that you're getting paid. I'm not saying don't get paid out of it, but I'm just saying that if you have that mentality that I'm only here for the money, it's going to show in your work. Your clients are going to see that she's just trying to get paid for the day, and that's that. And it's going to show in your work, and that means that that person's not going to come back again. That means you're not going to get word of mouth advertising. Okay, that means that people are not going to refer you, and you can ruin things for yourself in a situation where somebody is thinking, oh, I found this person online or on Instagram and I'd like to go check them out, and somebody now says, I heard that they're not that great. We also don't want to find ourselves in those type of situations with having continuously going through bad reviews, like having a lot of people saying bad things about your work. But it will always show from the first point of you knowing you would never do this if it wasn't for the fact that you're getting paid for it. Okay, Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed that.